Hello, my name is Anthony DeShields, and I'm here to talk about ocean acidification. Ocean acidification is a term used to describe significant changes to the chemistry of the ocean. The CO2 we pump into the atmosphere changes climate, as well as the way things happen underwater. Oceans cover 70% of the Earth. 1 to 3 billion people rely on the ocean for food and livelihood. When CO2 is absorbed in seawater, it dissolves into carbonic acid. Over the last few hundred years, oceans have absorbed 25% of the CO2 we've emitted. As a result, there's been a 30% increase of acidity in the ocean. That's not good. When water becomes too acidic, it becomes harder for certain sea creatures to form their shells. This is especially true for coral polyps, which are the creatures that build reefs. When polyps struggle to develop, reefs stop growing, leaving them vulnerable to other issues such as coral bleaching. When corals are stressed by changes in conditions such as temperature, light, or nutrients, they expel the symbiotic algae living in their tissues, causing them to turn completely white. If the reefs vanished, experts say that hunger, poverty, and political instability could ensue. Since countless sea life depends on the reefs for shelter and protection from predators, the extinction of the reefs would ultimately create a domino effect that will trickle down to many human societies that depend on those fish for food and livelihood. Humans are inextricably linked to the health of the ocean. One of the most obvious connections people have with the ocean is seafood. Most of the shellfish we eat are going to be negatively impacted by ocean acidification due to the fact that they will be unable to build sturdy shells. Ocean acidification has had many drastic effects on our food chain as well. One by one, creatures will disappear because of the ocean's rising acidity. Land creatures eat sea creatures and plants to stay alive. If there are no underwater creatures, then humans would be unable to gain proper nutrients from those creatures, as well as the plants those creatures eat. We are all connected. CO2 is supposed to be made when we exhale. We shouldn't contribute to the problem, so we must utilize our energy-conserving process to be able to survive. The world will end one day. There is no need to speed it up.